So just got off of work, but just recently came back early this morning from being back at home, my hometown of Shelby, North Carolina. I got to spend time with the kids, all my kids and the family. Besides my sister, but she at least called me on Father's Day weekend. So we had a pretty good time. Good time for me to reflect and go ahead and get everything back running with the vlog. So we're now back in action. We're gonna pump out more information and more stuff later on. But just real quick recap of how yesterday went. It's been a long time, but we're finally back. After 3 years, there's a lot that's been going on. A lot that I need to go over and cover. Where do I begin? Father's Day is now coming up around the corner. It's a whole different situation for me now. Fortunately, I lost my father last year due to pancreatic cancer, so I'm still having times to be able to cope with it, but still taking everything day by day, spending time with family, more importantly my kids. Tegan, last video y'all saw, Tegan wasn't even born yet, and Tegan turns 3 next weekend actually, so looking forward to getting all that set and planning everything. Fortunately, stuff didn't work out between me and Ty, but you know, life goes on. I still have all 4 of my kids, still spend time with them, do as much as possible. Trey's doing good, straight A's this year. Made the basketball team. Me and him put in a lot of work this year, so a lot of that, even that happened and transpired. Me and my business partner has a lot more projects coming on, so there's more to stay tuned. I'm gonna be featuring in on this. Definitely even more with the channel. We're gonna be putting in, I'm gonna feature more people that are other entrepreneurs doing their own thing, especially since everything's been going on with the pandemic. A lot of folks have been finding interest to follow their way and come up with other ideas or passions they want to follow to be able to make income and just be able to get the most out of life. So we're definitely gonna look into more of that as well. So I got a lot more people now I'm gonna be bringing into the channel. It's gonna be featuring different stuff that they're doing, whether it's their passion or their job, but simple hobbies that they're doing to be able to get by the day-to-day processes. So there's a whole lot to come in. There's a whole lot more to be in store. Father's Day has a lot of more meaning for me this year going forward. On top of losing my dad, I also had lost both my grandfathers over the last couple of years too. So they definitely played a pivotal role in me in regards to growing up and molding me as not just as an individual, but more importantly as a black male in America. Which I have a lot of people that didn't really take that, be able to have advantage of that, and take it. And some people took that for granted. I never did. Still miss the lessons and everything. Of course, I wish they were still here, but you know, I know they're in a better place. At the end of the day, I still retain everything of what they taught me along the way and try to pass it on to my own children as well. So this year is definitely different. Even though I did lose my father last year too, I guess now for me personally, it's really starting to sink in. It really started hitting home for me and made me start thinking about what am I doing to set the example for my own kids in the future. So that's also what pushed me and motivated me to go ahead and finish going back into the vlog itself. My dad, he really was very supportive in everything I did when it came to me doing my videography or photography and whatever passion I decided to follow. He always encouraged me, gave me the best advice. I know if he was still here today, he would tell me still push forward with it and don't stop, even though I put it off for 3 years, allowing other stuff to really get in the way. But if I'm gonna continue the same legacy that he and my grandfathers both also left for me as well, for my own children, it really made me want to go ahead and snap back and get back on it. And I mean, I've always loved doing vlogging. I just more importantly got involved in mainly doing more of photo shooting and photography stuff now. So it's good to transition back into the old realm. We're getting the drone back up. Danielle, my friend from Hawaii, she always talks about calling it Wally. I always say all 4, but it's time for me to go ahead and get it back in the air and get the license renewed on that again too. Go ahead and move forward and add it into more of my repertoire with stuff I've been doing besides just doing photo shoots. So again, I definitely want to do more stuff and getting other entrepreneurs in, because there's other people that's doing other stuff. So I'm gonna have more in store in regards to here for the channel. in regards to other people I'm bringing in, but hopefully I can go ahead and be able to sit down with my best friend, because we don't normally get to link up as much now since he moved to South Carolina and I'm in Raleigh, so there's a whole lot of stuff we got to catch up on personally. And I'm sure me and him really talked about this for a minute about getting him involved in and really pushing out his work that he's been doing, because he's really been grinding outside of his regular 9-to-5 job, and I'm extremely proud of him.
Backlash written on me, caught robbing on a glass bowl. I've been ballin', free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the po-po, and it's on me. Don't know what.
Well, that pretty much wraps up my weekend. Got to pay my respects to my father. Kids got to have time on their four-wheelers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on the channel, and we'll see you next time.